Oh, bum. What did you do that for? Jeez. Blooming out, you daft sod. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, Withers, get your act together. Right. Oh, what's all that on my finger? La 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 la. Right. I don't know if many people will join me today. But, this is really stupid, this. I'm trying to work in a space designed for postage stamps. So it's really ridiculous that I'm just trying to cram it all in. So excuse me while I just have a quick... Right, sorry, I'm going to have to move you because it's doing me head in. Just bear with me. If you see my pyjamas, don't worry, they're clean. Right, hang on. This should be a bit better now. Oh, my elbow. Right, okay. I'm really sorry, guys. It's just, I'm not happy with where that was because it was ridiculously stupid. Yay! I'm just basically trying to do it in a space like that without moving anything. So as I'm moving stuff, it's crash bang wallet, what a picture. And everything's going all tits up. So excuse my language. I'm going to say a quick hello to the lovely people. We've got Facebook Live. Hello, good to see you. Hello, Jenny. Greetings. Hey, I hope you're not skiving, Tracy McCann. And who've we got here? We've got Mary. Good afternoon. Hey, what's up, Doc? Here she is. Lovely Emma. And we've got Vicky who I saw at the show. It's great to see everybody. So we're going live all over the world. No, not really. Hi, Jackie. Jackie, I've just had a request from you, my love, without a pick on. So just to let you know, this Jackie, I've had I've had something come through from you to join the group again, which is a bit strange. Be ready to start a live at 12 for mine. Of course, I'm here, you daft goat. Right, hello, Facebook user. Hello, Dawit. Brilliant to see you. Hey. Oh, it's great. Anyway, it is a bit of a strange one because I only decided yesterday. I'm back from the big shows in the UK and it's a bit like iddle-de-piggledy. So I was fine yesterday and then today I tried to get on and I fell back to sleep and I was just like, oh, goodness me, I'm really tired. So your body tells you, so you have to listen to it, don't you? So yeah, it's been a bit... Sorry. I've got you. That's right, it's Jackie. Thank you. Sorry if you don't know what I'm saying. It was Jackie who's just saying, right, got you. That's why. I just wanted you to know because sometimes these things go a bit pear-shaped, don't you? And you don't know, and you need to know if it's not you. So yes, it's time for a neuro moodle because I need a me moodle. What does that mean? For those of you that don't know, we do something called a neuro moodle, which is basically, let me just move this wire because it's annoying me. It's basically a discovery or a development from Eastern Europe. And it's about like going with what your brain's telling you. So, that's it. This is one of the lives I did. Here's another one that we did. I've not finished that one yet. Here's one that I did. Just listen to yourself. So I thought I'd do another one. I'm using grey paper. I'm just going to draw a box because I just want to draw. Well, I would if I had a pencil, but don't tell me. Out of all the things you've got, have you got a pencil? Oh, before the pencil. Hiding. There's one. Right, so I'm just going to draw a square. Sorry, I'm using my digital calipers here, but you don't need to use digital calipers, believe me. So hopefully you can see that square, which is not square at all, but there's one. I don't care how big the square is, really. I just need a spot that I can just draw in or aim for. And the same for you guys if you want to come along with me. Just a square that allows you to draw in. Whether you go off it is up to you. So I've got a pencil, which I might not use. Hello, Carol. Hi, Louise. Hi, Maxine. Hello, Denise. Yeah, I'm really good today. I've got loads to do. But I need time to come down. And with me only giving let me turn my calipers off. With me only just giving, everyone an heads up a day before, it's really not fair, is it? So I wanted to do some quick time. Now what I've done is I've gone in my purse and I've got different weights of things, and this is a ring. It fits on my finger perfectly there, but I lost one and then found that. How weird is that? So yeah, I've got different weights, and you can use anything that's got different weights. I found that this really does make a difference to what I'm doing. It alters. Oh, I haven't got a 50p piece. Never mind. It alters the line a little bit. So I'm going to just pick up the rest of the money. Now you can go straight in with this. I'm going to use a little bit of light and dark, maybe shading with. I've got my coloured pencils, but I just need to take my brain for a walk. Hope you can join me. Right? Hope you can join me. If you want to just zone out and give your brain a chance to reflect and reconfigure sort of, or just chill, then follow along with me. And that's, you just need a piece of paper, some coins or heavy objects that you can trace with, pen, pencil, and colours if you need it. So what I'm going to do is I've got an 8mm. And what's this one? Oh, a 4mm, just in case. So that's all really what I need. I've got a rubber if I need to rub it out as well. So let's get going. So what you do, it's a bit hard to see. Oh, it's a bit hard to see on this. So I'm going to just do that. So is anyone joining me? Sorry, it's 12. Red time. Right. Bit hard for me to see, so I'm hoping that. Oh, little burp. Sorry about that. So I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to go. What I'm doing, just take it across, and if there's a line that's not there, don't worry, we'll go over it. So just take the money, allow it to cross. Okay, so we've got these faint lines, and I'm going to go back. Don't even worry if they come off, if they come off. If they go bonkers, they go bonkers. And I'm just going to look, see if you can look. But I think there's enough on there. If you want to, you can go bottom to top as well. I'll show you what I mean. Hi, Sam. Blackbirds! Whoop, whoop. Oh, you want to see the stuff? Oh, my goodness, mate. That the DT have done. Galini showed me what she did last night with that over the rain. Lovely. Oh, my goodness, me get to keep. I'm keeping one anyway. I'm not saying what it is because she needs to show people this out. Right, so I've got this higgledy-piggledy lines. So I'm going to go in with my. You see, I'm in a dilemma. No, I'm going to go in with my 8. No, I'm not. I'm going in with my 4. Going in with my 4. And I'm just going to choose the lines I want to. So I'm going to follow some of the lines. You could have gone straight in with the pen if you want. In fact, shall we do it like that so you can see? So anyway, I've done a pencil. Let's do it with pen. Just to show you that you can do either way. I haven't got a preference, but it's just that I don't want to have it outside the box. So stop at the box. There. You're able to control the pound coin better than you would the others. So here we go again. So, yeah, I'm happy with them. That's my brain. That's my brain. Okay. So it sounds strange, isn't it? That's my brain. But can you see some of these lines I don't want? So if you do this, you can create a mask or a line or anything like that you can put over it so that it doesn't get these lines. I mean, I'm going to draw some doodle lines around it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm quite liking the idea of it being that way, almost like heartbeats and brain waves. If I wanted to change it, I could go that way and have a really interactive one. That's up to you. So what we do then is keep the smaller pen, or you can go even smaller. So if we've got a 1 here, come out. And we're going to see where these corners join. That is that a bit dead? That. Oh, come on. Oh, it's brown. Don't work. I've got a couple of feathers here, but they're not going to be much use. Now, this is a 1, so I'm going to try with the 1. And my aim is to make the joins rounded. And all I'm doing is making, now the pencil lines are underneath if it's confusing you, but if I just go and then let it spill into that. So you make a little where they join them together, and then colour that in. Now when you've done it in pencil, it doesn't really matter because you can omit ones that you don't want. But you are, to me, almost being in tune with the wavelengths, or the firing, or the, you know, the way your brain fires these signals to. And I found a little thing that really helps me, believe it or not. That's when, before I start, I pick my thumb up and I press it for 15 seconds and press, press, press. And turn it, and I press that way for 15 seconds, so it's that way. And then I press again. Press again and do it. And it brings you right down. And it really helps if you've got fibromyalgia. Helps that. Helps a lot of pain. And it also brings you back down. It's a really good relaxant. I'm not saying it's medical. Just saying it's a good relaxant. And it helps you refocus. Especially if you close your eyes, like I did then. So here you can follow the lines again if you want the lines to become quite neutral, so that you don't get a, like I'll show you on here. So you've got the lines crossing like that. If you start doing like that, you're going to create quite big pieces, aren't you, that join, and they look joined. But if you sort of go and trace the line back, the lines become one, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm trying to do with this, but I'm doing it quite small because otherwise it's quite overpowering. If I want to make it bigger, I can. If I don't have to. So if I want to make some of these little intersections more prominent, and just go back over them. But I do like the idea of the pen matching back up. The less lines you have, the less connections you've got. And just, I found then I was holding my pen like that. Don't hold your pen like that. Don't hold your pen like that. Just hold your pen lightly. Yeah, excuse me. Yes, you can do with migraines, I believe so. Yes, Emma. I'm going to do it again because I need to, so I'm just going to do it. Please be aware that I'm not a doctor and I don't intend to try to do anything. So I'm just going to press it because it needs Right, much better. And for those of you that have just joined what I was doing, I wasn't having a mad few minutes. I was just releasing the pressure points because I'm a bit het up. So all I'm doing now is just joining these together, working my way around. Joining up to the previous lines that we've got, so it doesn't look as... I'm sure lots of people do it different ways. You know, and I don't know the precise psychology behind it, because you can go to university, but it's like 10 grand a term, so I don't think that'll be happening. But there is a psychology. No, there is a... I don't know if it's a psychology behind it, or if it's a theory behind it, or if there's definitely a theory, probably a psychology, but definitely a big study that's been done at one of the Eastern European universities. And I've spent a lot of time going into the science and sort of theories behind it. So yeah, but I'm a great believer in thinking, which is used to be quite skeptical, but I just think if you want something to work, it'll work. And I've got a great mind over matter. Not saying it, it's a cure-all. I'm just saying that if belief is a really important part of treatment like this, for me anyway, I want to be relaxed. I want to calm down, so it will calm me down. But the one thing I am really conscious that I'm doing when I'm doing this is squinting. Not with my eyes. I tend to lower my lids, and it means that for the rest of the day, it's hard to really open my eyes and see properly, apart from looking mad when I do it. I just seem to sort of look with my eyes half closed, and it's not always helpful, because then I can't see the rest. It just sounds daft, so ignore me, but unless you've experienced it's just ignore it. So don't worry if you get double lines. I quite like that. It gives me something to work in. It's really weird how just being straight into this now. I've not done one of these for ages. I'm really feeling the benefits. And at this point, you can add your own extra colours, extra lines if you wish. Some of the interesting pencil lines are underneath. Sorry, all those noises. I hope you're not hearing them. It's my tummy. So I'm looking at that now. It's quite nice. It's got lots of some nice movement here because of pencillet. There's a couple here. There's this line here that I really like. It's really lovely to work on this paper. This is a £3.50, I think, or £4 from Hobbycraft. I think the works do them as well. It's not expensive, but it's quite smooth paper, especially for pen work. So there's quite a few linear lines. So having this round one here changes it a bit, I think. Maybe we could have another round one. Is there another round one? Yeah. And then this one. Maybe that's the answer then. Maybe that's what you should do when you're doing it. You should have pencil lines and then pen lines so that you can choose. Maybe that's it. You don't have to do every one of them, although my brain sort of will see it and I'll have to do it, whereas some don't mind not doing them all, but my brain will be like, oh, you missed a bit, oh, you missed a bit, oh, you missed a bit. Right, so I'm going to go over some thin lines now and I'm just going to check them out, regardless of them working or not, like being straight. I don't care. Ooh. I want to try and stay on them. I don't want to deliberately go wobbly, but if I go wobbly, that's nice. If I don't, I don't. That's better. So I've got some nice common part, it almost looks like a landscape. Hi, Karen. There's one here that needs to be a little bit. So there's some that might need a little bit more. So quite like these here. Now these are the ones where they are a little bit big, and I put some lines in them, but not a lot. I don't want to sort of overdo them because it's not about the joins. However, I will incorporate it. So what I'm going to do is join up the lines as best I can, taking in how big they are. So I'm going to go where it says there, and then go back. So then I go done. Okay, so we've got properly wobbly lines that incorporate these as well, which I quite like. Quite like having them off there. So what I will do is just like that. Make sure that your points go to. Oh, that just rolled right across, and it was like, whoa, what's that? Right, okay. This is a pen rubber, so I'm a little bit. Oh, ha ha ha! There she is. Here's the rubber. So it will take a little bit of pen off the paper because it's taking the surface layer off. But the other rubber I've just got out is a pen rubber, so that takes off quite a lot. So be careful when you're using rubbers that they're not all the same. So let's have a quick look. There we go, that's better. So we've got, it's all in place. I've got some lines here, they need to go. So I'm going to do a bit of colour, and I'm going to pick up a colour. Dark to light. Not being all fancy-pantsy. Just using the pencilers. That's better. Doesn't look great at the moment, but it will. For those of you that are following me on my other pages, Nick's out of surgery, speaking. He's still in ICU, but I'm using American terms, I think, but he's still in critical care. But he's lucid, he's coming round. He's very sore, but he's doing really well. He's got some more carcinoma stuff there, but he's doing really, really well. So, yeah. And I'm keeping him informed, and I'm letting everybody know how he's doing, and he knows that you know. Yeah. He sent me some messages, and it was predicted text, and he'd had a lot of medication. And when I read it, it was horrific. But then he had to, when he came back on, it was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's all predicted text. And it was like gobbledygook. And I get what he was trying to say, but it came over a different way. It was like a bit scary, but he came round in the end and was like so pleased. It's like, what did he just say? So, but yeah, he sorted it. So now what I've done is I have just used one pencil, and I created it where I wanted it to be. But I found that I want to connect them now, and it's been really strange because I didn't have any idea what I wanted to do. now I feel like I just want to connect them. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a channel of this blue and working out like a passageway. It's really strange. Like that. I'll work on it. And then this here could be another one which might, I don't want it to come down there, although it could work that way or that way. I like this way for a minute. So I am ignoring some little lines, but I will sort them out in a minute. So I'm going to get a darker one because I want to. And I'm just going to put in, because I want it to be really blue and not just a turquoise. So I'm choosing a side to be dark and light. I'm just going with it. I've got this landscapey feel now, which feels quite nice and comfortable. I quite like that. Look, I want to go a bit deeper here next to it. Now the idea is, you should use a sharper pencil than this, is that we're going light to dark in each colour, taking the pressure off your shoulders as you do it and your hand, because it's all about layers producing the effect. Like that. See? So it could be, if we're looking at it like this, it could be like wave patterns. And you just go along with it. If it's telling you to do one thing, go with it. I hope not. Yeah, it is. It is your meditative. It is. So let it flow. If it don't flow anywhere, stop it and let it come out another place. Change your colour. I mean, I've got 2 rows here, so it could be a landscape if I wanted it to. I mean, there's an aqua there that should be an other box, but never mind. And a dark blue, which is one of my favourites. So, see, not put it right. This is the other day when I was colouring. So looking at these now, and I do love my aqua, so maybe if we put a darker bit here. So this is a darker turquoise. So I'm just doing that. You could stick to all one colour, actually. Nice, wouldn't it? I might even just here, near the lines, just darken it a little bit more so it's got a little bit more colour around the edges. to use that darker one actually on this, just to give it a little bit more. Won't happen a lot. It won't show a lot because I've already filled the other part with the other colour. But we may get the effect with it. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Yeah, like that. Oh. Oh, darn. Be right. It's expensive though, isn't it? Very. Crazy prices. Don't worry about my demos. They're going to be somewhere, aren't they? And you know you can always ask me if you need them. That's it. Quite like that though. So give it a bit of depth. Darker blue. Come on. You need the darker blue back. I need the darker blue. Now I think my pencil sharpener's gone for a wobbler. So I don't know if it's going to work, but I think I need to clear out the teeth. It's got a bit of colour, that'll do for now, otherwise you'll sit here watching me bang that, it won't be good. Now there's lots of ways that you can colour in. There's circles, lines, dots, but whatever you choose that's the best for you, use that. Now I don't tend to use circles because I tend to use them for pens and such like. So I don't tend to use them for these because it just takes too long for me, I must admit. So I tend to use the pressure of my arm and my shoulder to create, and not just layers of circles. So circle, 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 circle. You will get the colour, but look how long it's taking. It will be here forever. So I tend to do it like that and build the colour up, but build it up a bit more, a bit quicker. So I put one colour down all over like that, and then I go back over, back over, back over, and I get the same effect, but it's half the time. So here, see there's a distinct line there. It won't be in a minute. There we go. Got rid of it. It's just the muscle memory. So we've got a feeling like that, a feeling like this. I think we need this to feed into this a little bit. Now I'm choosing blues. You could choose any colour you want. And you've seen some of the others that we've done where I've done like dots. They look brilliant as well. But this is just me choosing one colour, letting the colour come where it wants. So let's have a look. See, I need this blue here, which is like the other blue. Can't have gone very far. I've only been sat here. So it's like the electric blue, but where is it then? Where are you? Could it be this one? No, it's not. It's gotta be here. Has it dropped on floor? No, that's the one I've just done. That's not it, is it? Yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah. So got it. That's better. Getting this nice feed across now. So here I've got a swathe of colour. So it's quite a heavy turquoise. So I'm just bringing that in. And you can see when you do light and dark together, that it creates a real sort of contrast of it. You can see the light next to the dark creates its own. Sort of highlight and low light. So this one is going to be always try, if you can, because I've been doing it a while now, that you get your muscle memory before. It's a bit like stretching out your muscles before you go running. Get your muscle memory going for your shading. There we go. So we've used quite a lot of blues there. Not used that one yet. Quite a lot. What we're talking about, I used all. So the opposite of blue is orange. So we could go with an orange, which you don't have to ask me twice for orange, because it's one of my favourite colours. So I'm going to go with all the oranges I've got, which could be like on the yellow side as well. So I'm just going to go with these because I think the impact would be quite nice. So it may be difficult to see on here, but I'm really not worried about that. It's just the colours that sing to me. Sorry, orange, not yellow. It's purple and yellow, orange and blue. But I mean, I have got a yellow here, but it's like the turquoise is in there. It's by the by to me. So don't forget you can add bright colours, some of the darker colours over the top of the very light ones just to give a bit more impact. So if we wanted to, see now it's giving it that depth that we didn't have before, more to the orange side and less to the yellow side. Yellow can make you quite frantic at times, so you have to be careful with it. Have it in doses. Orange is good. It's creative orange. It promotes vitality and energy. And you'll see a lot of football teams or athletic teams that adopt orange as their strips or, team colours, because it gives energy and vitality off. Blue can be seen as a very calming colour, but also quite agitating in that it's a cold colour and it can make you feel quite, if you don't swim, it can be quite a frightening colour to you. But yeah, but it can promote feelings of both. So it all depends on who is sort of looking at the colour and where they're looking at the colour to how it's perceived. Like turquoise blue, we think of as Caribbean, don't we? Or in Cornwall even. And dark blue is like deep oceans. Just find it quite intriguing. Just doing a little bit of colour theory this morning, actually. Colour psychology, sorry. The little bits in between, I really want to darken because I think they deserve to be quite heavy. There's one here, and I think I want to just split that up. That's better. So it splits it up now. So I'm going to go a bit lighter here, but then darker there. So we're going, you know, a scissor manoeuvre. I'm going to warm that up even more, I think. Yeah, that's nice. It's really warmed it up, that. Oh, I dropped one. I hope it won't be favourite. Here I'm just picking up colours now just to fit in. And I think, really, I'm going to give it the idea of it being a landscape. So I'm using my Prisma pencil, which is the best, I think, for any white retention. Sorry, not retention, density. It seems to be the whitest of them all. So I have tried them all. So I'm not talking out of my bum. I have tried them, honestly. And the whitest pencil of them all, on all types and different colours, was this one, the Prisma. So what I'm doing is I put a layer of white on. Can you see how it's near that? It looks yellow. Put it near the blue, it'll look blue. So I've done it. Can you see how it looks blue here and yellow here? It isn't. So I've done that just to capture that. What I could do is put white at the bottom. Don't have to. Or you could just blend it in with your finger. Now what you can do is add some lights to this. So if I wanted to add a little bit of white in here, which might help, I think, to blend some of these out, is just add a little bit of white to the highlights or lightest parts of some of them. So, you know, the yellows, oranges, where it's lighter. Like here, this is perfect for it here. So if I just do one, you'll see a difference. You can see the difference between that and that. Do a bit more. You see a difference now. So it's worth going in with your white pencil. Yeah, I really like that. It looks like a landscape. So I have got the yellow ochre on there, yeah. Yellow ochre is one of my favourite colours to mix with brown. It's a stunning colour. It's misrepresented a lot. You know, people, oh no, I don't like that. And yet it's one of the best colours to use. But I'm actually looking at this and thinking I can really see some like little, just now and again. Just some little. So I'm just putting them there. So I've just put in like little lines in, and maybe here. And Emma, still, your trick is the best ever. I'm hardly just touching the paper doing this, and it works. Emma told me ages ago, because I was finding it difficult to go on pencil. She said just tiny movements like you're not touching the paper. And boy, did it work. So I've adopted that from Emma ever since. And if it's not going on, I'll leave it a minute because I'm pressing too hard, and then it'll come back on, look. So, yeah, jobs are good at Emma. Sometimes I do need to clean the end, though. So down here, I'm just doing some more. I'm liking circles because when I'm with you, I'm doing a live. I have to do circles because it's a soft, round, happy place, happy shape. And it's in complete contrast to the others, isn't it? You know, like the straight lines and that. So here I'm looking at it upside down, because sometimes change the way you look at it, you can do a very different perception of what it is. Grey pads are great because they give you both aspects, because they're in the middle, you can see the lights and you can see the dark. So yeah, they're very usable. Now, some of the little extra spaces around it need a bit of TLC as well. So we've got these there. So keep the idea of the doodles going along, and then there we go. So we've got some white and black coming together. I might do, looking at this now, there's a one there, can you see it? So I might do cheating. I didn't want them that big. So I've got this line coming, you might not be able to see it. So there's black and white on it. That almost gives you the idea of it, of the movement of it, of where it goes and how it feels. And it's got a really nice feel to this now. I had no expectations of what it was going to be like. No idea how it was going to be. So no expectations. I'm not worried. If it all goes Pete Tongue, doesn't matter. Because I haven't got a plan. I had an idea, but not a plan. I like the idea of like changing the colours of a landscape and making it a waterscape, landscape, watercolours. So yeah, sorry, Marcy, I wasn't able to watch you live last night because, I'll be honest with you, I was in bed. I did buy me tassel. So I'm just going over some of the lines because I think they need it. That's nice. This is what it needed. Right, really relaxing now. Right. Just following the lines. Might not need to do them all. Trying to be as truthful to the line as possible, but I'm not worried if it goes wiggly. It's the beauty of moodling. It's all about you taking your time and chilling. Allowing your mood to come right down and chill. Still heard nothing back from Manchester about the prescription stuff, so it won't happen. But if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this, in the same respect now, I'm happy to do it this way. The black pen, I am using a uni pin, but also a Sakura Micron 4 for the lines and 1 for the others. Now you can get these full set of these from the work. No, from the range for a tenner, and Hobbycraft when they're on our sale, and that's like 12 pence. These you can get them on sale. I do recommend you get good pens for drawing if you want to draw. The highlight pens are brilliant with a fine nib, but you get the full range with them. So it's whatever your choice is, really. So just going to put I want to add like a shimmer to this. And I'm using my white pen. I'll bring it up close for you. So I'm doing it really quite thick and then letting it come out, blended out. So around the edge it's quite dense with dots to make it brighter. And then it'll give it like a shimmer. Then bring some out. So just can you see how it's giving that halo sort of effect? You can do this with a clear pen, a Sakura Moonlight, anything like that. It works with the black as well to give a bit of shading. So if you want to shade areas, the black pen is brilliant for that. There we go. Can you see? It's got that shimmer like shows. So there you go. It's hard to do that with a pen any other way. And to make that really significant, what you do is you get your black pen now. And just put black next to the white. Really cleans it up. But you can do that all over if you wanted shimmer anywhere. I'll do another one just to show you, and then I'll stop because otherwise it'll be like Shimmergate. So I don't think I want that. I'm looking here and thinking this could probably be a very good candidate. I'm going to be showing all this on my next collection where I'm going to go really simple lines, and now they create like a almost like a luminosity to it. And if you bring some out there, it's not as like stuck on. But I'm just going to clean up the line now. But I'm not using a full black line, I'm just using a dot. It's very therapeutic, but very addictive. I've got another one here. A bit there, but I'll just do it here. Next to this blue, and you'll really see the impact here now. See it? I'm going to go over some of this and break this down because it's a little bit too much there. So if I put some black in, calms it right down a bit, takes it back down. Yeah, you get really caught up in it. So some of these could be an area of black, so you just get carried away. Just there. You see? So, what time is it? Time, Mr. Wolf, is 1:17. So I'm really happy with this. So what's the date? Is the 21st. Mark's birthday tomorrow. Woohoo! Oh, get on. Come on, you. Right, so I'm happy with that. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed it. It's really easy to do. Anybody can do it. Don't let anything stop you. It's your artwork. It don't matter whether you start with an idea and it changes completely. The only thing you can't do really is plan too much because it'll get you down when it doesn't look right. So if you don't plan, how can it be wrong? It can't, can it? Don't make sense. So there we go. Give it a bit more of a detailed outline. I can go around there with a darker colour to make it look like a mount. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with being here. It's just what I needed. Just what the doctor ordered. An hour with my friends online, doing what I love doing. But yeah, I've really loved this, as always. So I will see you Thursday now. And then I'm on telly on 28th. And then the 6th is my pick of the week or whatever new thing they're calling it. So I will love you and leave you now. Have a great day. Thank you for your time and your support and your friendship. And I'll see you on Thursday. Bye. Oh, it's stuck on glue. Come back. Where's my pointer gone?